So I just got all my bag. I think there's some people who just want to trash this country somewhere and they talk whatever they want there. I got all my bag here and they contain all the donation that I brought. But if you read what they're saying about this country, I've been here for several times. I've never seen what they were calling the bullet scamming or bullet scammer. I didn't even hear someone complaining about it. I don't know if they do it on background or whatever, but there's someone who was saying for the U.S. they don't do that. People coming from the U.S. and the other one say no, they don't care. But I got all my bag as the way there, and I'm gonna go to Cebu, but I think even people working here, I think a company called it like a Synergy something. They're very helpful actually. They will come and check your bag. You just make sure that what you're getting is your own bag. That's what they do. They will check on the label and they see if it contains your last name that matches with what you're saying. And then they will give you a bag. So I think when you're coming to the Philippines or to any country, do your own assessment other than listening on what people are saying out there on the media. Some people are just pessimistic. They want to trash the country and saying sometime even the nonsense. These people are very nice. Yes, there might be some people who are not good, but so far in all the trips I've been doing here, I've found good people in the Philippines. Yeah, so my next trip is gonna be Cebu. So I'm here in Cebu. Cebu has been in the news recently because of the destruction of the hub of the scammers that was discovered recently. There's a guy I think from Europe. Those lights are killing my video. There's a guy I think from Europe who hacked the hub, the scam hub of some people here in Cebu, where I am now today. But that doesn't give you the picture of Cebu because Cebu is a very nice place. And actually, I'm gonna go to have Kamayan this afternoon with the people here in Cebu. They're struggling people, but they're very nice. They're teachers of what being content means. So I'm gonna go meet them. I just arrived from the US. I'm very tired. My flight went from Austin to Houston, Houston to San Francisco, San Francisco to Manila, and Manila I stayed there few minutes, maybe 2 hours, and then I came here. But there's another news that has been on talking about the Philippines that was making me nervous. Not the scamming part, What is making me nervous? It's something that I heard for the first time. I've been coming to the Philippines a couple of times, and they say that there is what they call the scamming. They call it bullet scams. That possibly some people will sneak like a bullet in your bag, and then they will charge you on that. So, and they will do that. When I was reading about it, my camera is losing the light. When I was reading about it, they were saying that there are some people who do that on purpose to get money. But I've been to the Philippines several times. I've never ever seen that happen to me, or even hear someone who was having the same thing like that. I've never heard. And today I experienced, because when I was coming, I know the guy who was saying that news, he didn't show his face. And to me, if you want to say something the truth, why are you showing your face? Unless you work or you are part of that scamming part, and then you're trying to hide yourself. So in any way, I'm gonna go get my bag. But in any way, my bags were safe. No one actually. I was helped by some people who came to help me and take the bag, put them on the cart. So what they do, they will just verify the bag, the name tag, if it matches your bag, which is good to do, because you may end up by taking the bag, but many bags looks like the same. So I did that. The other thing I just want to tell you is that don't really, yes, be cautious is very good, but at the same time, don't go fast and accepting what the people are saying about a place. I've been seeing a lot of videos and even negative about the Philippines, but the Philippines is a country. They have their own culture. Actually, they have a really good culture. That's what I like telling people. Don't go and end what they say on YouTube and say, "Oh, I'm not going there. Oh, those people are bad." Like the guy, I was having a guy who was saying he hates the Philippines, but he was coming to the Philippines. He was saying that in the plane. We were in the plane. One person asked him, and they say, "Do you like the Philippines?" He say, "I hate the Philippines." I don't know why he hates the Philippines and he came to the Philippines. Maybe he has his own reason. But every country in the world has some good and bad. Every country in the world, you will find that. And you can just pick up those bad things and give a big picture of that country. Personally, I've been traveling in many countries, but I've been meeting a lot of people, good people, more than what they may be called bad people. And at the airport of the Philippines here, if you have everything lined up, you will not have a problem with the immigrations at all. Especially you need to have that e-travel handy. And that's why some people get frustrated. There is another thing I saw. It's a country. I saw a guy who came and they want to pass us through the scanner, and they say that you need to remove everything out of your pocket, but he passed in the scanner with his wallet, and then he wanted to defend himself. It's just wallet. I can hold them in the hand and pass there. But this little young, nice boy from the checking point, their TSA, he came and say, no, you need to go back and put them there in the bin, and then they can go through scanning. So why being angry about that? Why see like they are putting too much strain on you? So I don't think that is really good. And anyway, I'm gonna run to pick up my bag, which didn't have any bullet scam. So yeah. And I think my bag, they're the only ones that were remaining. So I just make sure I grab them. I think otherwise they will take them somewhere there. So yeah. The only thing I didn't like, they charged me this. They charged me this like a $40, 2,000. This by itself, 2,000 their peso. So that's around, I think, like a $40. And I had to go the other side, because when I went, the guy told me and say, "Hey, you need to take You need to go the other side quick because your flight is in 2 hours. Then I end the other side running like to another gate. Arriving there, the lady told me, no, you can't do that. Here, you need to go back to the first place where you went. Then I went back and rushing was so that the plane is not leaving me. But then anyway, was a walkout. So I've been sitting in the plane for a while. It was a good walkout, and my heart, my heart was happy with that. Yeah. So, well, do you know in the airport in the US they will charge you this? Some places they will charge you this, but here you're getting it for free. And my other bag is coming because I have a couple of them. So yeah, don't follow too much what you've been told on the news. No. Try to do your own research and be smart in what you do and be humble. Because where you're going, don't compare it like your own country. You need to make sure that you respect the country's integrity. You need to respect the country's rules. Because from what I've seen is that the Philippines, many people are nicer than you may know. But don't take the advantage of them being nice and do whatever you want. I don't agree with that. You need to make sure that you respect them the way you're supposed to respect your own country. So that's what I will say as for now. So we're gonna go have a Budo fight. And you like Budo fight? Is a Budo fight a Kamayan? Is a Budo fight a Kamayan?
You use your bare hands.
Yeah, they call it Kamayan, right? So, okay, good. So I'm going to have a Budo fight somewhere. And that is going to be a great day. And all these things I brought here, this is the one that they charge me unexpectedly. This one. I didn't know that they're going to charge me for this one. They charge me unexpectedly and I pay 40, like a 2,000 pesos. So around more than $40 for just these little things here. But again, it's the rule. Yeah. Because when the local flight are cheaper. So, yeah. Okay, let's go have Budo fight. Just being warned by someone here, she told me, sir, be careful with your camera because I left my camera on top of this cart here. And she said, be careful with your camera. So the warning can be there. It doesn't mean that people are gonna steal it, or it may happen. It may happen, but doesn't give the entire picture of saying that, oh, there are a lot of thieves here or there are a lot of scammers. Sometimes we just like generalizing things that are not really, you don't have really proof that this happened. Yeah.